One of the things, and this was roundabout, in my case, when Dylan was about 1 year old. I cried for 9 months every day. I held him and I cried all my tears on his face. I just couldn't accept this. Just didn't want to deal with this. I couldn't. I don't know. Didn't know how. I can remember 2 incidents that I think was profound. And I'm not, again, maybe just categorize this. I don't want you to think I'm your benchmark. I'm not. You've got such intricacies of your life. Your life is so beautiful and so complex, actually, that whatever I say is, if you can find anything that makes sense, it would be a miracle. But if you do find it, and it brings light and shines light on your own understanding of where you are, what you're going through, what you have to deal with, then I can just shout with you, hallelujah. One of the things that I know, it was round about when Dylan was 9 months old, just couldn't stop crying. And I sat there, and it was sort of the last time that I didn't cry the next day after that. And I had this conversation with God. And I said, I do not understand your ways. You've given me a brain to work things out, to understand them. Because when we can come to a place where we understand, peace comes. But I do not understand this. But even though I do not understand this, I will now submit my right to understand. And in that simple act, some peace came, but deep peace, profound peace. When I stopped asking the question why. And I'm not telling you to stop asking the question why. I'm just relating my story with you. Because if you are still at that place to ask why, it's fine. You're not wrong. This is not a thing of right and wrong. Not. This is a thing of trying to find truth in this all. To try to move closer to the truth where you can find freedom. It's not you wrong and this one is right. And I know we're there when we, especially when we get our first diagnosis. There's this deep denial on the one side. Most probably all of us, our first doctor that told us this, we hate him or her. We don't go back to that doctor. He doesn't have empathy. She doesn't have empathy. One day I would like to talk to them and say, if you're the one that gave the first diagnosis, you're not much loved, are you? Because it's just so intense. It hits you so hard. It ripples into your being so deeply that there's just no way that you can make sense of what this guy is telling you. Your ears does not compute what it hears. So if you are there where you're still asking why, it's fine. Maybe having a little bit of grace with yourself is a good idea. It's good to have grace with yourself.